It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see DeAndre Swift, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Bears and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Kickoff now.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Marcus Jones now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the third pick in this past year's draft.
There are 7
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
And as we see a quarterback take the field, Mike, I mean, think back to the game that he's coming off of. Not only did he lead his team to a win, but he broke Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record in the process. Mike, that's a record that stood from 1951 all the way up until last week. I'm not sure we're going to see him replicate that type of success in this one, but if he's somehow able to do so, it will easily be the best two-game stretch by an NFL quarterback in league history.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
And corner stops. Player, Caleb Keenan Allen, Keenan pass, fix, crossers.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Santos. Good on the extra point. And the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Entering play call.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. This one complete. K.J. Osborne with the grab.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today
Entering
a
play
bit
call,
flat.
coach
They haven't picked up a
suggestions.
single
There are 7
first down through the first
categories.
2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. The Bears have Velus Jones deep to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Cole Kmet, Tender Swift, HD Smash.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
Entering play call.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Swift. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Enter Cole Komet, Romo, Tender Swift. Tender Swift, AHD, Sprint AHD Power.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
Entering play call. Player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Tender Swift is selected. Caleb Roll. Tender Swift. Tender AHD Smash. Sprint AHD Power. AHD Inside Zone.
Here's 2nd and 6. Give up the middle with Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important
Entering
to point out, Mike,
call,
this
player,
offensive play
there are
caller,
9
he's still
categories. You
working
have
off
7
that opening
options.
script.
Tender
It doesn't
Swift is
necessarily
selected.
have to
Tender
just be
AHD
the first
Smash.
possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage.
There are 9.
2nd down.
Cole Komet, Tender Swift.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. And he's in. Tyler Scott. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options.
On
Patent
is
is
Santos
selected.
for the PAT. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind.
Entering
We'll see
play
if that
call.
comes
There
into
are no
play as we go along this
categories. You
afternoon.
have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Tyler Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first
there
and
are 7
10.
categories.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Nolan Smith makes the
Entering
tackle.
play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Second down and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back
Play
for
call,
the pick 6.
coach suggestions, there are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Entering play call, normal, there are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next
Entering play
possession.
call, coach
They
suggestions,
are
there are
facing
7
an uphill
categories.
climb early. Begin this drive with first and 10. May going to look to throw. There's Osborne with the ground. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7
Entering
yards.
play call, coach suggestions,
You can just see
there
the
are 7
frustration of the defender.
categories.
Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
On play action, here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Throwing now is May. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have Caleb Williams, Tender Swift, age, sprint age, AHD power, AHD inside zone.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. Boy, this team, here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Tender Swift is selected. Tender Swift, AHD smash. Sprint, AHD power.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Tender Swift is selected. Tender Swift, AHD smash.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Devon Godchall there on the tackle.
Player. There are 9. Cole Komet. Tender Swift. Tender AHD. Sprint H. AHD power. AHD inside zone.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There are 9 categories.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
AHD power.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
Player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Tender Swift is selected. Cole Komet, Romo Jones. Tender Swift, Caleb Williams. Tender Swift, AHD smash.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big ball game.
Post crawl, 4 verticals, stick wheel, curl flat, RPO alert, flood, empty and smash rate, 22Z, WR, RPO, double slant stick, smash drop, bench, slant spacing.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Entering play, Caleb Will, Keenan Allen, fix spike, crossers.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Tyler Scott, touchdown Bears. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness,
Entering play
if I'm this
call,
quarterback,
coach
I'm not looking
suggestions.
anywhere
There are 9
else until this
categories.
defense proves they have an answer.
Because
Because right now, they don't have one.
On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears able to add on. It is now 27 to nothing.
Normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with Stevenson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jonathan Owens able to make the play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to
Entering
meet him
play
just
call,
as the
coach
ball was arriving.
suggestions. There are
And it'll
7
be second down.
categories.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's May. That's to Osborne. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that
play
one.
call, coach suggestions.
It's a
There
big
are
hit
7
for the
categories.
Patriots. 38 yards. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Second and 7. On the ground, Gibson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Sly's kick is good. And the Pats are on the board here in the first.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers. He'll look to keep it going here.
AHP power. AHP inside zone.
First and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jelani Tavai, they're on the tackle.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Tender Swift is selected. Tender Swift, AHP smash. Pass sprint, AHP power. Zone split dub, AHP stretch.
They face second down and 7. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
Entering play call, Cole Kmet, Tender Swift, Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen. Keenan, fix pipe, crossers.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
There are 7 categories.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over,
coach
we'll step aside.
There are 7 categories.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is May. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Osborne, the man on the move. Here's May to throw it on first down. That one taken in by Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There are 7 categories.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw again is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
Play call,
after a gain of 7.
There are 7 categories.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw now, May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Entering play call, coach
defensive
suggestions.
coordinators preach
There are
all
7
the time.
categories.
Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. The open man is Osborne. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now Gibson. He'll take this down to the 23. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A carry now for Gibson. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Here's Gibson. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short
Entering
of the
play
first down.
call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And he'll take it on in to Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Joey Sly on now for the point after.
Hey, kill. Hey, check. Hey, kill.
The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit.
Entering play call, special teams. Return middle.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. LeBear's offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. from the shotgun. It's Williams. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Let's go now.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Call, player, Caleb Willie, Tender Swift, AHD Smash, Sprint AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Swift. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues.
Entering
the last
play
run
call,
going to put him up over
there are
100
9
yards
categories.
for
You
this
have
one.
7 options. Tender Swift is selected. Tender Swift, AHD Power.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Entering play call, Cole Komet. Tender Swift. Tender Swift, AHD Smith, Sprint AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Go.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Entering play, Vic FGY, Gun Plan, Player, Cole, Romo Jones, Tender Swift, AHD Smash.
Ready, ready.
They'll go. It's Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
Santos for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon.
Call, kickoff middle.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Entering play
Patriots
call.
offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Before we get to this next drive, I want to take a look ahead what's coming up in prime time starting tonight. Sunday Night Football, 2 of the biggest surprises from last year in the NFL. Lions and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then on Monday night, it'll be the Dolphins and Rams in Southern California. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
There are 7 categories.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Pistol give to Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They'll stick with him again. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. He is in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes Just take what's easy, the easy pitch
Entering
and catch,
play
get it
call,
underneath
coach
completion.
suggestions.
That's
There are
exactly what the
7
quarterback does
categories.
here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Hey,
Sly now for the point after.
Hey, kill. Hey, check. Hey, kill.
The kick is good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Entering play call, special teams.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, Kit, Tender Swift, Tender, AHD Smash, Posprint HD Flat.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis
Entering
on winning
play
first
call,
down, but as a
Cole
defense,
Kmet,
when you're able to take
Tender
them back
Swift.
for a loss, second and long, you can really
Caleb
become more
Williams,
of a
Keenan
pass-centric
Allen,
defense
Keenan
and
Allen,
really
fixed
tips
by
the scales
fixed
into your
crossers.
favor.
4 verticals, crossers, 4 stick wheel, crosser, fixed by crossers.
Let's go now.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation,
Entering
but the
play call,
instincts to
player,
go break
Eric,
that pass
Caleb
up. Mike, you can
Williams.
see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once
Keenan
that ball
Allen.
was delivered,
Keenan
he's just
fixed-
attacking it,
fixed
breaking it up.
crossers.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. Caleb Williams, Tender Swift, AHD slip screen.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Entering play, Cole Kmet, Tender Swift, Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, Keenan, fix, crossers.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Hut.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Entering play, Keenan Allen. Pass, fix spiked, crossers.
On second down, it's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Williams, Kari Block, Tyler, Romo, Cole Kmet, Tender Swift, Caleb Williams, Kari Blessing, Tyler Scott, Caleb Williams, Tender Swift, AHD Smash.
Ready up!
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Entering stat coaching. Medical center is selected. Player name and Webster. Player name K Allen. Player name Deemware. Position W. Injury type low back strain. Injury length 1 quarter. Entering franchise screen, you have 8 options. Coaching is selected. Backs protect.
They'll run. It's Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Entering play. Cole Kmet. Tender Swift. AHD Smash. Pass sprint AHD Power. AHD Inside Zone.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set!
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Zone.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him.
Play call. Enter option. Quick resume. In call. Chat. Soup. Stats. Coaching. Medical center is selected. Player name T. Jenkins. Position. Injury type elbow. Injury length TBD. Entering
Will
play.
step
Coach
aside.
suggest MTN stick. AHD zone WK. Gun plan. There are. Coach gun plan. Player. There are. Tender Swift. AH. Pass print. AHD power. AHD inside zone.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Entering franchise screen, you have 8 options. Coaching is selected.
On the give, it's Swift. The Bears are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Entering, Cole Kmet, Tender Swift, Tenders, AHD, Oscar, AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson
Entering
heading
play
out onto
call,
the field.
coach suggestions.
They'll try to
There
get
are
this a
7
bit more
categories.
respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Working out of the gun. It's May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's going to be taken down as we hit
Entering
the
play
2-minute
call,
warning
coach
here in this first
suggestions.
half.
There are 7 categories.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing now is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Entering
That
play
last
call,
completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. May to the air once more. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Entering plate, Caleb with Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen passes are fixed spike to crossers.
Let's go.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively.
Entering play
It's
call,
2nd down.
Caleb Williams.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Patriots offense and their running back.
Entering
set to go
play
once
call,
more.
coach suggestions.
And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. May now on 1st and 10. There's Osborne with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's 2nd and 2. From out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. May to throw again. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And the Patriots are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Coach suggestions. There are 7
Sudden change.
categories.
So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime. It is brought in the end zone. K.J. Osborne. Touchdown, Patriots. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan.
Play call,
they obviously felt good about it coming in,
there are 7
but I don't think there's anything
categories.
to feel good about thus far.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit.
Patriots 24.
Entering play call, special teams.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Post corner up. Crossers, 4 crossers.
1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down.
Entering play call.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Caleb
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Caleb Williams is selected.
The first half with the score Bears 40, Patriots 24.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Jaguars who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The number 12 overall pick, Bo Nix, a touchdown pass. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Defend medium pass. Defend short pass. Entering
Coach,
play call.
thank you.
Special
Not a
teams.
rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
And in call super coaching. Medical center is selected. Entering /injury report screen. Player name Teamwear. Player name T. Edwards. Position rolled. Injury type elbow. Injury length TBD. Injury length out for game. Injury type dislocated wrist. Position W. Player name Teamwear. Player name N. Webster. Player name T. Edwards. And entering play call. Player, there are 9. Caleb Williams. Keenan Allen. Tender Swift. AHP power. AHP inside zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8.
Entering Colt Promotions. Tender Swift. Tender Swift. AHP power. AHP inside zone.
Another run here, another run by Swift. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Entering play, Tender Swift, AHP power.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry.
Entering play call, player, there are 9
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Second and 11. Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. If they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that.
Swift. Tender Swift. AHP. Sprint AHP power. AHP inside zone.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Tender Swift is selected. Tender Swift, you have 98 options. HB inside zone is selected.
Now Swift. Whoa! The Bears are going to have what looks to be a first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Entering play call,
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Tender Swift, you have 98 options. HB inside zone is selected.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's a run. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
AHP inside zone. AHP power.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. On the ground, it's Swift. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is third and goal.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. Cole Komet. Tender Swift. Tender Swift, you have AHD Smash, Osprey, AHD Power.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is fourth and goal.
Wow, so they decide to challenge them on the ground on third and goal, Mike, and this defense answered. I think the takeaway is pretty clear. Next time you found yourself down in this situation, you got to throw the ball.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 28
will
yards
use
is
one of their
selected.
timeouts here.
Entering play call, gun plan. Player, there are 9. Caleb Williams. Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, you have 50. Passers. Fix spike to crossers.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
The visitors' offense and Drake May making their way back out. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right
Entering
throughout
play
this
call,
one.
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. He'll find the rookie from Washington, Jalen Pope. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a
Entering
first
play
down
call,
completion
coach
of 7 yards.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Second down and 3. Now Gibson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Third and a yard. On the ground, Gibson. And he's going to have that first down, working his way to the 20-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an
Entering
offense would
play
take on a
call,
quarterback
coach
sneak, Mike. You don't
suggestions.
necessarily
There are
have to
7
spring them for a huge
categories.
gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Man in motion, heading left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll get about 2. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Third and 5. On play action, here's May. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop, sets up
Entering
4th
play
down.
call, coach suggestions.
You see this
There are
offense just
unsafe men.
continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams. Tender Swift. Tender A. Sprint H. AHD power. AHD inside zone.
Let's go now.
They will run it over center with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Entering
You want to
play
see
call,
linebackers
Cole
play
Kmet.
downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side
Tender Swift.
pursuit. They're
Caleb
attacking the
Williams.
line of scrimmage,
Caleb Williams.
attacking the ball
Keenan
carrier.
Allen.
That's exactly
Keenan
what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
For crosser, goes corner up.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half?
Entering
Well,
play
it
call,
took exactly
Caleb
one
Williams,
play
Tender
to
Swift.
get our answer.
Tender Swift. Sprint AHD power. HP inside zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, passers, fix spike to crossers.
Let's go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
Post corner up. Crossers. Post corner up.
3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Entering play call, player, Caleb Williams, Tender Swift. Tender Swift, AHD smash.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're trying the left side with Swift. And he'll be taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Entering play. Entering up. Resume in coaching. Medical center is selected. Entering player name Deemwear. Player name G. Everett. Position T. Injury type shoulder. Injury length TBD. Injury length out for game. Entering franchise screen, you have 9 options. Coaching is selected. Options, coaching. Entering play call, player, Cole Kmet. Promotions, Tyler Scott. Kari Blessing, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, fix pipe, dagger. Crossers, post corner up.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Ready. Check out.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking
play
for.
Call, player,
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
You have 7 options.
That's
Keenan Allen
one
is
he'd
selected.
love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking.
Caleb Williams.
Just wasn't quite
Tender
meant to be.
Swift. Tender pass sprint H. AHP power. AHP inside zone.
Here we go. Shot.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Hot.
A run here with Swift. He brings it down to the 5-yard line. but now it is 3rd and goal.
Entering, Cole Kmet, Romo John, Taylor Scott, Kari Glass, Keenan Allen, Caleb Will, Tender Swift, AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he's got another one. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Santos for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A carry now for Gibson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Gibson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the
Entering
speed,
play call,
everything on
Caleb Williams.
display, and the defense has
Keenan
seen
Allen.
it all.
Keenan, processors, fix spike to crossers.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. Wow! Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So now the New England offense getting ready for their
Entering
next possession.
play call, coach
They're in need of
suggestions.
points
There are
in
7
a
categories.
big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. It's
Entering
second
play
down.
call, coach suggestions.
Well, not exactly
There are
breaking
7
news here, Mike. They got
categories.
speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The open man is Osborne.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection
Entering
match
play
up with the
call,
rush
coach
and the route
suggestions.
concept I'm
There are
trying to
7
attack downfield? In this
categories.
case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback
Entering
until you
play
get
call,
on the
coach
field. They
suggestions.
break
There are
down your
7
pursuit angle
categories.
so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player
Entering
on
play
the field.
call, player. There
And
are 9
as the medical
categories.
staff looks
You
him
have
over,
7 options.
we'll step
Keenan
aside.
Allen is selected. Entering option, quick, resume, in, call, shall, super, step, coaching. Coaching. Medical center is selected. Entering /injury. Player name G. Everett. Player name J. Phillips. Position lobe. Injury type foot. Injury length TBD. Injury length 2 quarters. Entering play call, player. Caleb Williams. Tender Swift. Cole Kmet. Tender Swift. Sprint HD power. HD inside zone.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Entering play, Cole Kmet. Tender Swift. Caleb Williams. Keenan Allen. Keenan passes fixed 5-2. Crossers.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
The visitors' offense
Entering
and their quarterback
call,
headed out for their next possession.
There are 7 categories.
And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll go play action with May. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Here we go, sack, check, Panther, smash, smash. Shot alert.
Off the play fake, here's May. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. To throw now, May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Safe man left.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking
Entering
for when you
play
set out
call,
on a drive,
special
but at the
teams.
same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20
Entering
before he's
play
brought down
call,
shy
player,
of the
Caleb
25-yard
Williams,
line.
Tender Swift, Osprint HD power, HD inside zone.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering plate, Caleb Williams, Tender Swift, Osprint HD power, HD inside zone.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 category. Cole Kmet, Romo Jones, Tyler Scott, Cole Kmet, Tender Swift, Tender Osprint HD power.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Whoa.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been
there
terrific.
Are 9 category. Entering option quick resume in call chat super stats pop player stats. Entering team guy player name C will QB rating 9, completions 11, attempts 22, passing yards 339, completion percentage 50, passing touchdowns 4, interception. Player rushing selected. Team guy player attempts 43, yards 214. Coaching stats. Coaching pop medical depth chart is selected. Entering player stat player name C Williams, HB selected, position HB, player name D Swift, player name R Johnson, player name K Herbert, player name D Swift. Entering
Full
play
4
call,
quarters, and
player
I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Romo Jones, Roshan Johnson, Roshan HB, Osprint HB power, HB inside zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roshan Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Entering play call, player, there are Romo Jones, Cole Kmet, Caleb Williams, Caleb Eugene Heel, player, Keenan Allen, Keenan Pass, fix spike, crossers, post corner.
Ready, break.
2nd
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw complete to Scott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Player, there are 9. Caleb Williams, Cole Kmet, Romo Jones, Roshan Johnson, AHD Smash, AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run. Johnson. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36.
Entering play call, player, there are Tyler Scott, Kari Bussing, Keenan Allen, Caleb Williams, Cole Kmet, Romo Jones, Roshan Johnson, AHD Smash.
2nd down and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Unlock Lion, unlock Lion. Go.
They'll go again with Johnson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Entering play, Tyler Scott, Romo Jones, Cole Kmet, Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, pass AHD, fix spike 3, post corner up, post cross, post corner, post 4 verticals, stick wheel, forward, stick wheels, fade stop, dagger, post corner, fix spike 3, post corner, crossers.
Okay, break. Ready.
To throw, it's Williams. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Entering play call, player, there are Caleb, Cole, Romo Jones, Roshan Johnson, AHD Smash, Bust, AHD Power, AHD Inside Zone.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Powering forward. He's in. Roshan Johnson. Touchdown, Chicago. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep...
Entering options. Quit game is resume. Instant replay. Call timeout. Challenge play is selected. Super Sim is selected. Stats. Coaching. Pop-up menu. Medical. Depth chart is selected. Entering. Slot 2. Slot 1. Player name C. Williams. Player name T. Bajan. Player name C. Williams. Player name T. Bajan. Entering
points.
play
I mean, this
call,
offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff right.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Let's go. Bring it. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's May. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go.
Osborne, the man on the move. Throwing on second down. May. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Entering play call.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. May to throw again. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. May to the air once more. There's that man again. Another catch.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throw again is May. He keeps it himself. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
Entering play call.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Entering play call.
Up
Coach
until that incompletion,
suggestions.
they've done
There
a
are
really
7
nice job on this
categories.
drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's got his big tight end, Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard
Entering
line.
play call. Coach suggestions.
This may
There
look
are 7
like a simple connection,
categories.
Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of
Entering
6
play
on
call.
1st
Coach
down.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go! Go!
Here's May again. This complete to Pope. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish
Entering
off
play
this
call.
drive
Coach
with 6
suggestions.
points.
There are 7
Rookie
categories.
to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
Reload! Reload!
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Entering
They
play
let a
call.
golden
Coach
opportunity slip away
suggestions.
on
There are
that one.
7
That's the
categories.
matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Get up! Check! Check! Roll! 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 Roll!
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Well, it's not going to be enough, but
Entering
at least
play
they find the
call.
end
Coach
zone at the end of a hard
suggestions.
week's
There are
work.
7
At least we'll pay off with a
categories.
touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Pats cut into the lead a little bit.
16. Patriots 34.
Entering play call. Special teams.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been
Entering
precise.
play,
They've really been
commit.
all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
HD flat, HD power.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go!
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
It's
Number one
Entering
rule
play,
of run blocking
Tyler
for the
Scott,
offensive
Roshan
line is you
Johnson,
don't want to allow penetration.
Jones,
It just
Cole
doesn't
Kmet,
give your running
Keenan
back
Allen,
any angles to
Keenan
cut and
Allen,
find the hole.
spike
It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Bagent now. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score again. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up.
Entering
I mean,
play
he's going to
call,
see
coach
how many points can I
suggestions.
put
There
on
are
this
9
scoreboard
categories.
before
You
that
have
clock
15
runs out.
options.
On
That again
is
is
Santos
selected.
for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bears stretch things out even further.
Entering play call or middle. There are 2 categories. You have 3. Kickoff middle.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball
Entering
comes out
play
to the
call,
40-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
First and 10. Throwing is May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Entering play
Just a little
call,
slow
coach
developing on that
suggestions.
screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the
categories.
entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now, May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
Entering play call,
after a
coach
gain of 7.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes,
Entering
it's
play
virtually
call,
impossible
coach
to stop.
suggestions. There are
This has
7
really been the story of this
categories.
entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
May to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Entering play call,
Similar to a
coach
tight end, the
suggestions.
slot
There are
receiver is
7
often considered the
categories.
safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Entering play call.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Osborne, the man on the move. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will not be able to get free.
Entering
up
play
only
call.
a yard.
Coach suggestions.
Now,
there are
it's
7
3rd down.
categories.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 13 yards on the
Entering
catch
play
there.
call.
First
Coach
down, New
suggestions.
England.
There are 7 categories.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern
Entering play
NFL
call.
running back has
Coach
to excel.
suggestions.
Number
There
1,
are 7
the traditional
categories.
handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Osborne, the man on the move. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th
Entering
down.
play call. Coach suggestions.
Got to find a way to
There are
hold
7
on to that one. I mean, you're
categories.
right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll try to run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Entering play call.
And make it
Coach
3
suggestions.
touchdowns. Now,
There are
remember, he
7
caught the one
categories.
earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will get just a bit closer.
Entering play call. Return trap middle.
Joey Slide.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Rome Odunze, the first-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession.
Entering play call.
And this crowd
Player,
certainly has liked what they have
Keenan
seen.
Allen,
Their guys
Romo
fully
Jones,
expected to win this one coming in. They have not
Roshan
disappointed,
Johnson,
as they have the advantage here in the fourth.
power.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready? Go!
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Entering play call. Player, there are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Roshan Johnson is selected. Roshan Johnson, AHP inside zone.
Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Johnson.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short,
play call.
play action
Player,
pass.
there
Who
are
can
9
run?
categories.
In this case,
Taylor
they
Scott,
choose to keep it on
Roshan
the ground,
Johnson,
play it safe, pick up the first down.
Roshan Johnson, AHP smash, AHP inside zone.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll try the right side with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Roshan Johnson. Roshan, AHP smash.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now it's Johnson. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
Entering play call. Player, Tyler Scott. Roshan Johnson, Romo Jones, Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion.
Entering play, Tyler, Roshan Johnson, Romo Jones, Cole Kmet, Romo Jones, Roshan Johnson, Sprint HB smash.
Here's 3rd and 7. Trying the left side, it is Johnson.
Roshan Johnson, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And fake punts, punt. Gun plan, there, player, there, Tyler Scott, Roshan John, Romo John, Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen. Keenan, passes are, fake spike to, crossers.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Entering play call, coach, gun plan, player, Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, fix, crossers.
Okay, ready? Set, ready?
Begent He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Entering play call, player, there are 9, Tyler Scott, Roshan Johnson, Romo Jones, Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen, Tyson Bagent, Eugene Heel.
Let's go now.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Entering post-game screen, you have 5 options. Finished game is selected.